Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
You ain't never had a beautiful female come up to you and approach you?
Yeah, chicks come up to me all the time, but I know something wrong with them.
So you think something's wrong with me? Because I approach men all the time.
You're 39?
I'm 39.
Let's just be honest and keep it no fugazi. Your value diminished a lot from when you were 22.
I look better now than I did then.
Pull it up. Pull up Instagram. Look at that picture.
And look at you. You do not look better now.
Hey, what's going on, people? This time for No Picks Podcast.
Hi, I'm Chelsea.
Hey, Chelsea, what's your thoughts on the video we just played just now?
They definitely do not like the same girl.
I think this video kind of points to a weird thing in society today, right? Like, it's kind of like a no-brainer, right? That like people look better in like their 20s, men and women, I would argue, right? But it's like, as far as, if we just go on pure basic, like pure looks, your best years are like between like 18 and like 28 for men and women. I'm not picking on
Before
women.
you reach all the adulthood stress and
right. But there's a weird thing that goes on today. I think, I don't know why, but there's a weird thing I think that goes on with women in particular. Tell me if you agree. If you don't agree, please let me know if you don't agree, right? Where women will be like, yo, what I am now is the best version of me, no matter what. So you could be 50 years old with like hanging titties like an orangutan, and it won't matter because in your head, you're better than young, tight Chelsea. Like, am I tripping, or is that is that what you're getting out of this too?
The only reason they think that is like mentally they have the confidence of going through life and they're just probably more secure in themselves, but look wise, they're not looking better than
right. Like objectively, like of course to you, like, you know, you're smarter. You're. I mean, I know a lot of women use this as a flex, but I'm like, I travel, you know what I mean? I go to all these different places. I know I've heard that before. Women be like, okay, I don't know why women value that so much, but
yeah, physically in your 50s, you're not going to look like you did in your 20s.
No, and that's anybody, that's men or women. But the difference between the men and women, right? All people. That's not a woman thing. It's not a man thing. It's just, I looked better. I'm 36 right now. I looked better when I was 22 in the gym with no responsibilities, just going crazy,
right?
Every day, all day. It just is what it is. It's just a fact.
Like, you're not working to pay bills, rent, mortgage, whatever.
You don't come home from work tired.
Whatever, yeah.
In college, I was skipping classes. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I didn't
Going to the gym, drinking at night.
Right.
No cares in the world.
Right. So that shit wears on you, right?
Yeah.
But my thing is, like, what's so wrong with just calling a spade a spade? Just being like, yo.
I think it's like an insecurity thing with women.
Mm.
I don't think they want to admit like they don't look better.
So it's like, where does it end? Like, so if you make it to 90 years old, you can be like, oh my God, I'm
listen, all these wrinkles and everything, I'm looking better than I did when I was 25.
like, come on, man.
I know.
But,
yeah.
But tell me if you agree too. The difference between men and women is, as far as like we age, is like society values different things in us than in men than versus women, right? So in men, your ability to provide is valued more than your looks. So it's like, you know, how many chicks, maybe you don't even know them personally, right? But you know this is a thing, right? You know, women will overlook looks for a man with a lot of resources.
Listen, as long as you're making $500K.
But you feel what I'm saying? It's like, as a dude, I'm not worried about your money. I'm worried about how you look, like whether or not I'm sexually attracted to you.
Yeah.
Versus the money. I feel like a lot of women, like, how do you explain Rick Ross getting chicks? Like, he's clearly unattractive. He's an unattractive man. Like, objectively, he's an unattractive man. But he's really high on a you know what I mean, socioeconomic ladder that women will overlook. Beautiful women will overlook that and be like, listen, fuck it. Like, I'll have his baby. Like, I'll have this dude's baby.
They want to secure their
Right. They want to secure that bag. So they overlook that. They don't care how do you explain Hugh Hefner having sex until the day he died? Not with regular chicks either.
No.
These chicks were like bad,
Models,
like vetted, like coming from all over the country, like flying over to the was it the Bunny Ranch? Is it called the
Playboy Mansion?
Playboy Mansion.
Yeah.
How do you explain that? He was clearly unattractive like the last 30 years of his life.
Yeah.
But he was still busting them down.
He would.
With beautiful chicks, right? Like
I was gonna say they weren't ugly either.
Like, because his resources put him in a situation where he like, yo, these women didn't care, right? But men are different than that. Like, we don't really care about the resources. We care about the way you look.
Yeah.
So we're not judged the same. So if I'm looking at you, I'm looking at you for your sexual value. I'm like, yo, like, there are other things to it, but I have to be sexually aroused by you in order for us to, you know what I mean, take the next step. If I'm not, then it's like, okay, cool, we could be friends, I guess. We'll text each every once in a while, but like, you know what I mean? Like,
there's no point.
Yeah. Like, if you want to give me some stock advice, if you smart with like, you know, the next Bitcoin thing coming up, you can tell me about it, I guess. Yeah. But as far as, you know what I mean, I don't look to you for that. I look to you for the first thing is the sexual, I mean, what your sexual value is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Women y'all gotta stop this shit. Y'all gotta stop the version I am now is the most beautiful version. Like, listen, like, there's 30 ain't 20, 40 ain't 30, 50 ain't 40, like 60 ain't 50. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we just like, we just gotta be honest about what it is in life. And it's frustrating because the women say it when you watch these podcasts, they say it with absolute confidence. They absolutely believe.
But that's where I think, like, that's where their confidence is probably way higher than it was when they were 21. So they probably truly think that, like, that chick looked like she believed she truly looked better then than she did in that picture he showed.
Yeah. Which
is mind-blowing because they look like two different people.
And when she looked like the picture that he showed on Instagram or whatever, she wasn't. Her whole argument was, I initiate, you know, the situation with guys, right? Like, I come at guys, and he was like, yeah, I mean, because basically you look like that now, because you have to now, you have to initiate it.
True. Well, and to be honest, I feel like she almost looked more natural in the picture he showed.
Yeah.
Like with the blonde hair, like I feel like she had less makeup on.
Yeah. She was just more beautiful. She was just objectively more beautiful than she was in a current situation.
Yeah.
But in her head, like when she left that podcast, I'm sure she went home to her man, or maybe not her man, but she just went home and was just like, I don't know what he talking about. Fuck him. Like, I'm just as beautiful. Like, no, sis, you're not.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, shit crazy. Yeah. All right. Well, listen, family, let us know what y'all think. Like, comment, subscribe, and until next time.